Weather Authority Chief Meteorologist Wayne Hart.
Well, the weekend is certainly going to be much cooler and rather cloudy. Fairly certain about that. The question is how much rain will we see? And the models have been going back and forth between keeping the rain south and bringing it back to the north. The latest data coming in this evening is trending back to the south, kind of diminishing the rain chances some. So good news if you're not wanting rain for the weekend, and there's good chances of rain early next week. So eventually we're going to get the rain here over the next 5 days. It's just a question of how much over the weekend. Very little rain today. Had some spotty showers in western Warwick County late this afternoon. Otherwise, mid-90s, 94 in Evansville, 96 in Henderson and Owensboro. And hopefully it's the last time we have to sweat through 94 degrees again until next summer. At least that's the way it's looking right now, with a much more fall-like pattern set to take shape here in the next week. Live First Warning Doppler is all quiet right now. That will be changing tomorrow as 2 waves of scattered showers and thunderstorms roll on through. Our King Skycam looking down on the Owensboro riverfront this evening off the top of the Hampton Inn. And this is a view off the top of the Fifth Third Bank. Our Thule Injury Law Skycam in downtown Evansville on a very warm, very summer-like night. And hopefully this will be the last really warm night we have to deal with. 78. Dew point is muggy at 69 with a light south breeze at 5 miles per hour. And temperatures area-wide are pretty much 75 to 80 degrees. And we're only going to wind up about 70 to 75 by daybreak tomorrow, which is very warm for this time of the year. But the cold front is on the move. It is producing storms to our northwest, a dying severe threat now from Wisconsin down into northeastern Kansas. And by the time the front gets down here late tomorrow, it won't have as much energy with it. So not expecting a widespread severe weather threat, but there is the potential for some isolated severe storms. We had that marginal risk for severe weather expanded across most of the tri-state. The one exception is the far southern fringe, and this would be for isolated damaging wind gusts, with either the line coming through around lunchtime or the second one late in the afternoon and early evening. Now here's a brand new future tracker keeping it quiet overnight. Then we'll have some sunshine in the morning, giving way to increasing clouds. So it won't be as hot, but it will still be very warm. It'll be humid, and it will turn breezy, upper 80s to around 90. And here comes the first line, and Future Tracker not as organized with that line as it comes through. So that leaves some instability for the second line right ahead of the cold front later in the day. And here we are at 4 p.m. with that line organizing right over the Evansville area. It's a little faster with the front, and that's also good news because by the time this line really gets its act together, it's southeast of the metro at 7 p.m. when we're kicking off Home Team Friday. So hopefully at least a good deal of the football games won't have a lot of rain or lightning to deal with, but certainly a few may, and right now it looks like better chances maybe in western Kentucky. But these storms quickly exit, and then we are pretty dry the rest of the night. But here come the clouds as the cooler air arrives, and Saturday will be much cooler. Low 70s with some scattered rain, but Future Tracker keeping much of the day dry, mainly some scattered rain in western Kentucky. And then the same for Saturday night. And even on Sunday, it keeps most of the action down to the south. Other models have been more aggressive, bringing the rain all the way up to I-64. So this could shift back to the north. Could be a fine line between dry weather to the north, rain to the south. But we'll continue to watch this. But you can see rainfall amounts here in our Future Tracker model are primarily heavy down here in our southern counties and not all that much along and north of the Ohio River. And this is through Sunday evening. So overnight, it's going to be very warm, partly cloudy, low 70s. Clouds increase tomorrow as the scattered storms develop. A breezy, very warm, humid high, mid-80s to around 90 degrees. And the scattered storms diminish tomorrow night. Some scattered rain over the weekend, but better chances to the south. Otherwise, mostly cloudy and much cooler and less humid. 71 Saturday, 78 Sunday. It does turn warm and humid again early next week. And then another cold front comes through Tuesday night. That may have some storms with it, and that will deliver another shot of even cooler air for the latter half of next week. So certainly more fall-like pattern. Hopefully today was the last 94 we have to deal with. It's going to be much cooler over the weekend.
Good.
Thank you, Wayne. Well, the first